Ciao ragazzi e bentornati a Italian Accelerator. Questa è la lezione di grammatica, quarta parte, associata al quarto episodio di Italian Accelerator. Questo è il quarto episodio di Italian Accelerator. You must watch it before you can watch this. Otherwise it makes no sense. Watch it and study it. Listen to it. Look up words. Watch with subtitles. Watch without subtitles. Make sure that you understand as much as you possibly can before you come here, and I will explain to you the last segment of my conversation with Rosella. And that's it, let's just get started.
E li ho portati in un paesino che io conosco, dove sono stata molte volte. È un paese che si chiama San Sperate e si chiama Paese Museo. È pieno di opere d'arte in giro, in giro per il paese.
Perfetto. So Rosella has taken this group of students to this town called San Sperate, which is called the Paese Museo. We talked about this, I think. It sounds like a lovely place where the whole town it's a museum, pretty much. It's artwork everywhere. And this is the expression that I like to show you. And again, you might say, Manu, come on. Si chiama San Sperate, why are you teaching me this? Well, because, I know what it means. Si chiama San Sperate, it's the name of this place is San Sperate, but I'm pointing out, are you using si chiama as much as you should? Because I know that you're using it for people. So you're obviously saying, mi chiamo Manu, come ti chiami? Lei si chiama Francesca, so I know you're doing this. Maybe you're using it for pets, so maybe you are saying, il mio cane si chiama Marco, strange name for a dog, but il mio cane si chiama whatever. So probably you're doing this for animals, but are you doing it for situations? For example, if I'm trying to remember the name of a club that we go to or restaurant, well, I might say, come si chiama quel ristorante? So in English it's, what's the name of? Okay? But in Italian it's the same expression, come si chiama, which is, how do you call yourself, right? In formal version. So yeah, use come si chiama o chiamarsi, the verb chiamarsi, more than you think, also for things that you would say, what's the name of? Here's another example that probably it's relevant to you as a learner of Italian. You know the expression come si dice? Come si dice means how do you say? But that implies that you can use a little bit of English for the Italian to help you. Like, for example, I could say, let's see, okay. Come si dice bottle in Italiano? But you would have to use a little bit of English for the Italian to help you, which means they should know some Italian, okay? So, you can't really say come si dice and point. But that's the expression that you can use. Come si chiama questo? Or come si chiama questa in Italiano? Now, as an Italian, I know that it's feminine, so it's a bit unfair, because I can say correctly come si chiama questa because I know it's feminine, but if you knew the gender, you probably know the word anyway. So, you can just say come si chiama questo, and it's like saying, how do you say? What's the word for this? So yeah, think about using come si chiama a little bit more.
Abbiamo trovato due ragazze splendide, due guide, che ci hanno portato in giro e mi hanno fatto vedere delle cose che nemmeno io, che c'ero stata molte volte, avevo mai visto. E lì veramente ho detto a loro che erano splendide. E poi a tutto il tour che ci hanno fatto fare, che è stato splendido.
Okay.
Quello sì. E anche i nostri ospiti erano estasiati.
Benissimo, so the tour took them to places that not even Rosella, who had been to San Sperate a few times, she hadn't seen them. So everybody was happy, everything was splendido. The tour guides, the town, everybody was splendido to Rosella, okay, on that day. So here's the expressions. In giro per il paese, ci hanno portato in giro per il paese. In giro per, if you know the word giro, do you know the word giro? Giro is like a tour, something that goes around. For example, you know the Tour de France, when they go around France with bikes? The Italian equivalent, it's called il Giro d'Italia. Giro, when you go around. Usually it's a loop, not necessarily. But in giro per means throughout, as in wandering around, okay? That's that kind of thing. In giro per il paese means throughout the town. So you can use this in giro per with other things. You could say in giro per il paese, in giro per l'Italia, kind of like throughout Italy or around Italy. You could say in giro per la capitale, in giro per i fori romani, if you went around the Roman fori. So that's the idea. That's for in giro per, so it's kind of useful. Now, then she says that they showed her places that nemmeno io avevo visto. Nemmeno io avevo visto. Nemmeno means neither, or not even I. I'm going to translate it with not even I because it sounds better here. So they took us to places that not even I had seen. So nemmeno has that idea. There's another word that it's exactly the same meaning, and it's neppure. So you can say nemmeno or you can say neppure. So for example, if we have plans to go out, and then you tell me that you're not coming, and then you want to add that not even your other friend is coming, then the conversation would go, "Ah, venite stasera?" And you'd say, "No, non posso venire, mi dispiace, e neppure Maria può venire." O nemmeno Maria può venire. So neither Maria can come, or not even Maria can come. So that's the idea of neppure and nemmeno. It's quite a simple word. It's a kind of like a one-on-one translation. So you put it in wherever you would say neither, but not when you're trying to say neither nor. Okay? Don't do that. How do we say when it's neither this nor that? It's né. Né pane né pizza. Okay, né pane né pizza. Neither bread nor pizza. That's a different story. But if you need to say not even somebody or not even something, then you can definitely use neppure. Tutti erano estasiati. Come back. Tutti erano estasiati. It means that everybody was. In English it's everybody was, but in Italian tutti is a plural, so tutti erano, don't make that mistake. Estasiati. The reason I'm showing you this word is because I love the sound of it. This is my splendido. Estasiato has to do with ecstasy, obviously. It's such a very nice sounding word. Estasiato. It means thrilled, super excited, super impressed of something. Okay, so that's a nice word.
Sì. E lì vive l'altra cosa che ci è piaciuta molto, è lì a Sasperate vive uno scultore che si chiama Pinuccio Sciola, del quale io ho tradotto un libro.
Okay, there in that town also lives a sculptor whose book I translated, or of whom I translated a book. And that's the expression that I want to show you what it is, and it's del quale. Del quale is the most common way of saying whose or of whom something. Ok, quindi vive uno scrittore del quale ho tradotto un libro. So I'm not going to explain how it works, but my suggestion to you is to look up on a good grammar, on a good Italian grammar, look up quale and see how it works to say of whom or of which, for example.
E quindi anche lui è stato splendido con noi perché è stato carinissimo, ha accolto tutti questi ragazzi in maniera meravigliosa e ha parlato della pietra come se fosse una persona, con un'anima e reazioni, azioni, eccetera, eccetera. Bellissimo.
How beautiful is that? So the sculptor, talked to them, the kids from the school, of la pietra, stone, or rock, pietra, but stone in this case, or marble, whatever, as if he was human with emotions and so on. Imagine being there, how cool that would have been. Here's the expression that I want to talk about. Come se fosse una persona. Come se fosse una persona. As if it were a person. Now, that fosse is a congiuntivo imperfetto. So it's an imperfect tense from the subjunctive mood. If you don't know this, that's too advanced probably for you, but look it up and see if you understand how it works. But it's like, the reason I'm showing is that it's quite common to say as if it were. Now in English, we have changed the correct if it were to if it was, but imagine you were still saying if it were, then you would be using the subjunctive in English. Same thing. So, come se fosse, as if it were. Mhm.
Sì, splendido.
Splendido, sì, c'è sta proprio, c'è sta
Questo incontro è splendido.
questo incontro è splendido, questa riunione, questa...
Yes, a reunion.
And as Ren and I prepared to wrap up our conversation, it was a good catch up, and so I say that, well, splendido is a word that really applies to this conversation, to this reunion. Here's a few expressions, two really. C'è sta proprio. C'è sta proprio is, again, is a colloquial expression that it comes from the Roman dialect, but it's definitely used and understood everywhere. In Italy, it's a colorful expression. It means it fits in properly, as in it's really appropriate. So she talked about splendido as a word that she likes, and now we're talking about our catch-up. Well, I'm saying it's really fitting. Now, when I say it's really fitting, I'm not talking about clothing or stuff like that. I mean to the situation. So, c'è sta proprio. Now, obviously, like I said, it's a little bit of a dialect, so you can use it to sound cool, to impress people. Use it with your friends. C'è sta proprio. Whenever you mean that really fits. So, for example, let's say we worked the whole day and we're really tired, and then somebody says, let's go for a swim. Then I would say, oh, c'è sta proprio. That's like perfect. It just fits in. Going for a swim is perfect right now. That's how I'm feeling right now. Sorry, it's so hot under these headlights. Actually, I'm happy that I punished myself with a tank top because it doesn't feel like punishment actually. Okay, and then I say questa riunione. Riunione. That ri is like the English re. Now, we have the word reunion, so I didn't make it up. Riunione means reunion, like in English. But that ri, we can use it anytime we want to redo something in Italian. So, for example, mangiare, if you eat, then you can say rimangiare if you want to eat again. Scrivere, if you write. Riscrivere if you have to rewrite. So, you can use ri very, very easily. Put it before any infinitive or any verb, like riscrivo, I'm rewriting. So, it's very simple. There are other ways of saying the again idea. One is di nuovo and one is ancora. Di nuovo doesn't translate literally as of new. It just means again, but with the meaning of one more time. So I could say mangiare di nuovo, to eat one more time. So mangiare and rimangiare are the same. Ancora also means again, but it's a little tricky. Because if I say mangiare ancora, it actually has two meanings. One could be to eat once again, so it's the same as rimangiare and mangiare di nuovo. But mangiare ancora could also mean to eat more, as in now. So ancora does cover the once again, but it also means more right now. So use it remembering that that's the case, okay? Ragazzi, per non perdere nessuna lezione di italiano, attivate le notifiche. Si fa così. Prima vi iscrivete al canale, poi fate clic sulla campana vicino al bottone rosso e selezionate quest'opzione. Salvate e via! Facile, no?